Hey beautiful people, hola mi gente, what's up? Que bola, how are you today? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are surviving last night's new moon in Scorpio solar eclipse community ritual. I finally went to bed around 1:40 or so, but couldn't go to sleep until like 2. Then I had to wake up at 5:30 to make sure Littles was up for school and outside by 6:30, waiting for the bus with them. So it was just a lot. And then I had clients today, and so now I'm rushing because next week I'm going to be off. I'm not going to be around. I'm not going to be in the area. And it is Thursday, October 27, 2022. We're going to be doing a card of the day, a focus of intention for the next 24 to 48 hours as directed by spirit, universe, or whatever higher power you call upon. My job is to not push a belief system onto you. My job is to teach you how to believe in yourself, and you can connect whatever you want because that's none of my business. With that being said, this is not a reading. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor of your choice, hopefully led by your intuition. As I always say, your intuition is your superpower. Everyone's born with intuition. Not everyone listens to it, as you can see the state of the world. Thank you again for everyone who exchanged energy with me last night. The candle portion of the community ritual is on my Instagram page at Readings by Vida. End of the story. If you participated with the community ritual or you're part of I Am the Altar, please leave me your feedback. I left you a prompt to leave me feedback of how you're feeling, so I would love to hear that. Again, if you'd like to work with me, I would love to have you, but make sure you get in right away because November dates are already limited. So let's get to it. Let's see what Spirit has to say for us today. Let's see what pops off. Let's see, Spirit, what do we have for the community for today's card of the day, the focus of intention. This is going to be coming from, again, the Halloween Oracle deck. And there we go, just like that. Ooh, I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this because, yes, you know, we are really focused and concerned about money and love. And we talked about that in the community ritual last night. We have the black cat, and the black cat says fortune means opportunity. So in alignment, I love this. I love this. It can definitely get better. Definitely get better. So with that being said, let's get into it. Let me swipe up for a minute. And the black cat says, a little Halloween haiku says, sleek and black and lantern eye crosses your path with a hiss. Good luck and fortune sweep by a kiss. So in traditional folklore, cats were said to have one foot in this world and one in the next. They were the conduit between the underworld and this world and fortune and opportunity. In the times of the Inquisition, the Middle Ages, cats were hunted because they were said to be allies of evil entities such as devils and witches. Black cats being associated with darker aspects of the supernatural because of the color black were especially singled out. And historians believe that this unprecedented killing of the cats in the name of eradicating evil led to an unchecked increase in rat population, which was responsible for the alarmingly rapid spread of the bubonic plague and the death of millions of people. These days in Germany, for example, a black cat passing one's path indicates impeding fortune. Yet in ancient Britain, they were considered good luck, and they were even given to brides on their wedding's day. And in Japan, to this day, they're considered very good luck and bringers of fortune. Should this slinky black cat cross your path through this oracle, know that the good luck and fortune will be meeting you promptly. Also know that your luck will be even luckier if you are prepared to take advantage of every special opportunity that comes your way. So basically, Spirit is saying, stop worrying so much about what you think that you need and what you want, right? Because we got you. Fortune and opportunity is always here. And Max said fortune meets opportunity. So this black cat, this sign says the abundance is already here. The abundance is already here. The abundance is already here. But if you doubt that you can receive it, if you doubt because you're in scarcity, if you doubt because you've been struggling, if you doubt because you were raised by people in your family, in your environment, in your community that always had to struggle to get where they are, you can change by believing in yourself. Everything has to do with mindset. If you don't think you can afford something, then you won't be able to afford something. I know that sounds crazy, but the minute that you start believing that you can afford that house, you can afford that car, more doors will start opening up for you because it's not just the thought, it's the feelings behind the thought, it's the intention. Words have meaning, yes, but the intention behind those words or behind those actions connected to those words can have more power. So the more that you trust the universe will provide for you, the universe will provide for you. If you think the universe is unfair and life fucking sucks and you can't trust nobody, then life is gonna suck. You're not gonna be able to trust nobody because that's what you're speaking into existence, because that's what you keep focusing on. What you focus on, That's the energy and the intention you're giving. So if you believe that you have to struggle in order to be a success, if you believe you have to struggle to make sure that you can become powerful and independent and successful, then you're always going to be struggling, even in a successful business. I was successful the first 2 years of my business, and I still thought I had to struggle. And that's why it took me 3 years to get my mind right. Remember, if you guys were following me for a while, I was always talking about my taxes, my taxes, my taxes, my taxes. I'm in debt, I'm in debt, I'm in debt, I'm in debt. The more I spoke about my debt, the more fucking my debt increased. It doubled, tripled, then quadrupled. I learned if I stopped talking about it, if I stopped feeding that energy, stopped feeding that intention that I was in debt, then my debt wasn't so heavy on me. And debt is also, I'm just going to throw this tidbit here. I don't know who needs to hear this, but debt is something that you choose to pay over time. And I learned this by one of my money mentors back in the day. And very wise. And I'm like, yo, that's true. Like, think about it. I get to borrow money that's not even mine to get me what it is that I want. And I get to pay that back over time. How is that a bad thing? How is that a bad situation? But if you consider the debt is bad and negative, then you're attaching negative connotations and associations to what it gave you. So if you're bitching about school loans, then you're going to keep doubting your degree and your education and the time at college and all the time. So everything's going to be a negative connotation. Like, I hate my degree. I got a job that I don't like. Well, guess why? Because you keep bitching about those student loans, and the student loans gave you that education that you desired. Same thing with a car payment. Same thing with a mortgage. Oh my God, I have this mortgage. I have this car payment. I have this and I have that. So if you keep bitching about the fortune that you have, because it is a fortune, the fact that you were able to get a house, able to get a car, able to get a credit card, able to even have good credit to get a phone. Like, I started off like, oh my God, I don't have no good credit. I don't have no good credit. My credit sucks. I couldn't even get a fucking phone to my name for the first 3 years of my adulthood, like in my early 20s. But now I can get all the things. I bought a house in the middle of a pandemic during Mercury retrograde. So what does that tell you? That tells you that my abundance mindset completely changed because I had to do the work and I had to heal my wounds when it came to money. I had to heal that I know that I'm an abundant creature and I deserve abundance, and abundance is always in my face. Abundance comes to me. Like, I know money is safe with me and I am safe with money, but I had to change my mindset because I was raised by my family, who I love to death, and I know they were doing the best that they can, who came out of survival from a communist country. So you have to change your mindset. If you don't think fortune is for you, if you don't think you can get opportunities, then you're not going to get any fortune and you're not going to get any opportunities. But the black cat saying is fortune needs opportunity. So not only are you going to get the fortune, but you're going to get the opportunity to get the fortune, probably double, triple, or maybe quadruple that. So stop thinking that you're not prosperous. Stop thinking that you're not lucky. Stop thinking that you're not blessed. You are. You're more blessed than you think. It's not what you want, it's what you need. So yes, some of us need to focus on our mindset and change that. So I hope that little tidbit about debt helped, and I hope this this makes you understand that everything in your mind is what prevents you from growing or not growing. I hope I helped. I hope I put some things in perspective, and I hope I made you feel better. If you'd like to work with me, I would love to have you. But as always, please follow your intuition. Working with any spiritual advisor, even that means you do not work with me. Again, we're all born intuitive. Everybody has the power to tap into their intuition. But if you want to get more into detail about your spiritual and psychic gifts, I'm having a free webinar where I'm dropping all the gems on learning how to identify your spiritual and energetic gifts. Monday, November 14th, 2022 at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can register on my website, thealmightypineapple.com or readingsbyvita.com. On the book now page, register for the free webinar. Even if you can't make it, you'll get the recording. But if you're able to attend the live events, I'm dropping some goodies. And yes, I'm going to be adding lots of bonuses. Love y'all, and I would love to have you. But listen to that intuition no matter what. Have a great day.